everyone. I'm going to take you today through one of my favorite relaxation exercises, and that is progressive muscle relaxation. I really enjoy this one because it doesn't require a lot of mental focus. It doesn't require something that other people are going to notice that you're even doing. It's something you can do while you're attending to, say, a meeting, prepping for a presentation. Nobody's going to recognize what's happening, but it still allows you to discharge some of the anxious energy that you're going to find your muscles are holding when you're starting to feel a little bit anxious. The way it will work is I'm going to call a name of a muscle group. So we're going to start with the forehead, and we're going to tense that muscle group up and inhale. Then I'm going to count to 5, and then we're going to exhale and release the tension from that area. So for example, I'm going to start with the forehead, and to tense that area, I'm going to raise my eyebrows like I'm shocked at something. And I'm going to hold that while I do my inhale. Then I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to exhale and release the muscles. Now, when we come to the different areas of the body, the first time through, I'm going to tell you how to tense that particular area. And then we will go through it one more time. And this time I'm going to simply call the area and count so that you are able to learn it the first go through and then use the second one to actually practice the exercise. So for our forehead, which we've already done, then we're going to move down to our jaw, and to tighten and tense your jaw, you're going to clench your teeth, but not too hard, but enough that you can feel the tension through your jaw area. And once you've got that tense, you're going to inhale, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release and exhale. Now for your shoulders, the way you're going to tense those is you're going to push them up towards your ears. So you're activating all the muscles through your lower or your upper back, and get them as high as you can without feeling any pain. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now exhale and release. Next, we're going to work down the arms. We're going to do both arms at the same time. So to do the bicep area, you're going to tighten like you're going to show, if you were at the gym and you were really strong, you were going to show off your muscles. So if you do tighten as much as you can, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale and release. Now we're going to do the forearm area. To do this, you're going to tighten and make a fist with your hand, and you're going to tense this area as much as you can. So it's almost like you're going to punch something. If you need an example, but please don't hit anything, just to make sure. So we're going to hold that on both arms, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale and release. Now we're going to do the torso area, and you're going to do that by just tightening your abdominal muscles as much as you can. So it's almost like you're trying to suck your belly button back to your spine, and you're going to hold that. 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to exhale and release. Now we're going to do your glutes. So you're going to tighten the muscles in your legs, in the back of your thighs, up as tight as you can, and hold that. 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Now you're going to tighten your calf muscles, and in order to do that, you're going to pull your foot up as much as you're able towards your knee, and you're going to feel when you do that that the muscles of your calves are engaging. And hold that. 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale and release. Now to do your feet, You're going to want to curl your toes around as much as you're able so that you can feel the tension right through the ball of your foot on both feet, and hold that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale and release. All right, so that's your basic set of muscles. You can do them from the top down, from the bottom up. You know, I prefer top down because to me it feels like you're almost releasing all of that anxious energy into the floor, into the ground, away from you. But it can be extremely helpful. And, you know, those of you that you were able to see at least me do the top half of my body, you're going to notice if I had been sitting somewhere and I hadn't been trying to show you what I was doing with my body, you probably really wouldn't have noticed. But as you went through it, you probably noticed for yourself that after you released, there was kind of a bit of a warm, tingly sensation in the muscle area. And what that is a little bit of that anxious energy being discharged. So I'm going to talk you through it again. You can do the same steps we did last time, only this time I'm going to keep it going nice and smooth and consistent so that you're able to just follow this from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. So to start on your exhale. Now inhale and tense the muscles in your forehead and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale and release. Now we're going to do your jaw. So tighten. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale and release. Now the shoulders. So tighten and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale and release. Now we're going to do your biceps. So tighten, hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale and release. Now we're going to do your forearms and your hands. And tighten. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale and release. Now we're going to do your torso. Tighten. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale and release those muscles. Now we're going to do your glutes. Tighten. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale and release. And your calves. Tighten. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale and release. And last, your feet. Tighten. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale and release. Now we're going to take one more deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale slowly, slowly out of your system as gently as you can until you have no air left. Give yourself a moment. One more inhale. And if you found that you closed your eyes during this exercise, you can open them now. If you didn't, just give yourself a moment to sit and notice the different areas of your body. Are you feeling any discomfort anywhere? Is anything feeling less tense, less tight? If you're still noticing a lot of tension, feel free to work through the exercise again. Of course, with exercises like this or anything that involves any movement or tensing of the body and the muscles, if something starts to hurt, then you know you are tensing it too tight or that this is not an exercise for you. You should always be comfortable and be feeling better and less tense after. If you're finding that this particular exercise has not been useful at all, then I would encourage you to explore some of the breathing exercises. We have another one on our channel. But for those of you who did really enjoy this, feel free to run through it a few times, have it tucked in your backpack, or in your back pocket, I should say, for moments when you're noticing that anxiety is bothersome and you need something to expel some of it, but maybe you can't close everything down to meditate. So I hope this has been helpful, and good luck relaxing your muscles.